El Chapo, History and Net Worth. In this video, we're going to discuss a highly rich criminal called El Chapo. He is one of the biggest drug dealers and has earned a lot of money from it. Make sure to watch this video to the end so that you will know everything about El Chapo. Well, nobody is familiar with the leaders of the drug cartels because there is nothing worth sharing. It is an illegal business, and people who are a part of this business don't really want to get public about it. They keep it a secret as long as it can stay a secret. But when we talk about Mexican drug cartels, El Chapo is the name that defines the drug industry. His full name is Joaquin Guzman Loera. This guy is actually famous for his capability of escaping imprisonment. Before discussing his career and how he was able to make billions of dollars, we will put some light on his life. Talking about the most authoritative drug traffickers in the world, the name that takes the top of this list is Joaquin Archibaldo Guzman Loera. He is a Mexican drug lord and leader of the Sinaloa cartel. If you don't know about the Sinaloa cartel, let me tell you, it is an international crime syndicate running under the leadership of Joaquin Guzman. The story of his life is full of miseries as he is a victim of child abuse at the hands of his own father. He was born in a very poor family in Sinaloa. His father made him grow marijuana at a very young age when he did not even know that marijuana was a drug. He used to grow marijuana with his father and sell it to local dealers. When he reached adulthood, he started working with Hector Luis Palma Salazar, who was one of the rising drug lords of that time. Salazar made him a pro in mapping out routes from Sinaloa to the United States through which they smuggled drugs. Later he became a logistics supervisor, Miguel Angel Felix Gallardo, who was one of the leading kingpins of the mid-1980s. Gallardo was arrested around 1988, and in this period, Guzman founded his own cartel. Guzman knew that Europe and the United States were the largest users of marijuana, heroin, cocaine, and methamphetamine, so he planned operations to smuggle as much as he could. His schemes helped in exporting heavy amounts of drugs, more than any drug dealer has ever smuggled in the history of smuggling. This is what made him a billionaire and a prominent figure that even Forbes mentioned him in the lists of a billionaire. They also ranked him in the list of most powerful people, but they removed him from this list in 2013 for reasons that will be disclosed at the end of the video. Moreover, Drug Enforcement Administration estimated that in the terms of wealth and potential, Guzman is not less than Pablo Escobar. El Chapo was first imprisoned in 1993 in Guatemala for 20 years in Mexico for the charges of murder and drug trafficking. But he stayed in prison for only 8 years and escaped with the help of guards by bribing them. This is how he escaped the federal maximum security prison in 2001. After he escaped from prison, he became a fugitive, and the Mexican and U.S. government put an award of $8.8 million for any information that led to him. In this way, he got arrested again in 2014 in Mexico. He was to be sentenced in 2015, but before this big day arrived, he escaped through a tunnel under his cell of the jail. Mexican authorities arrested him for the third time in 2016 and handed him over to the U.S. government in 2017. He could not escape after that and is currently at ADX Florence, Colorado, United States, serving his life sentence. There is a long list of his criminal status, as he is convicted for money laundering, racketeering, organized crimes, murder, drug trafficking, and much more. Drug cartels run all around the world, and as they are illegal, they have a direct impact on the economic system globally. To many people, El Chapo has a net worth of $1 billion, but lately, the U.S. government demanded El Chapo to surrender $14 billion. Now the question is, what is the real net worth of El Chapo, $1 billion or $14 billion? Before answering the question, let's focus on how El Chapo was able to amass such wealth. Getting deeper into it, it has been discovered that Joaquin Guzman was the leader of the world's largest drug cartel. With his collaboration with other criminal enterprises and drug cartels in Mexico, he was one of the beneficiaries of the United States war on drugs in Colombia. While the United States thought that they had successfully shut down most of the drug cartels, what they did not know was they assisted some of the most dangerous and powerful threats. The United States made the Colombians bring their drugs via airplanes and ships. What they could not see was the Mexicans brought the drugs into the U.S. via trucks and tunnels, right under their noses. The Mexicans were able to develop direct and intermediate access to the United States, and in this way, they cut their costs dramatically, making huge money through this drug business. Guzman has been earning a massive amount of money, all made from a criminal career which is no less than 3 decades long. There is a large conspiracy about what is the actual net worth of Joaquin Guzman. The U.S. government and all the intelligence agencies think that it is more than $14 billion because they know more than any financial analysts out there. But the question arises, why did Forbes drop his name from the list of billionaires? The reason behind this is not because his net worth dropped, it is because Forbes could not verify his assets, and because they had to admit that they could not tell people what his assets are. They simply dropped him out of the billionaires list. El Chapo is said to run one of the largest drug smuggling organizations. Not only is this believed to be the largest human smuggling circle all around the world, he is also known for his connections with Europeans and Middle Eastern gun runners. El Chapo may be a Mexican, but his criminal enterprises target more than 100 countries around the globe. The most interesting thing about Guzman is that he has his own money laundering operation whose mere business is to clean his money. Not only this, but this money laundering operation also cleans money for other criminal organizations, not for free, of course. He charges a handsome amount of money for this money cleansing. The U.S. government might be true about his net worth. Any drug lord can easily make up to $20 billion, but he spends more than half of his revenue in protecting his money. If a drug dealer makes $20 billion, there is no chance that he will bring a penny more than $1 billion to his home. The rest of his money is used in the cleaning process. If you watched this video till the end, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Turn on the post notifications to get notified as soon as we upload a new video. Till then, enjoy and keep watching our videos.